Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Sidney Freeman Jr., and it's such an honor and privilege to be able to share with you some brief thoughts about the current state of higher education research. I've had the great opportunity to collaborate with colleagues such as Leonard, Laura, Ryan, and Sydney. And in these brief few moments, I will just share my portion of the report regarding the current state of our field. It was election night, Tuesday, November 8th, 2016. Most of the country stayed up late and was watching television to see if Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump would be the next president of the United States of America. Many went to bed that night confident that Clinton would be president. But when we woke up, we learned that Trump had been announced as the leader of the free world. It was it just so happened that the election week coincided with the 2016 ASH meeting being held in Columbus, Ohio. Many scholars who arrived to participate at the pre-conference activities that Wednesday were visibly deflated, quiet, and somber. Overall, people seemed to be shocked that after the first African American man served as president, we now had Donald Trump that was going to serve as our new leader. Many had hoped to see a woman hold the highest office in the land. The pre-conference sessions that been tightly scripted had been tightly scripted activities turned into large group therapy and strategy sessions as people grappled with not only how a Trump presidency might affect our lives overall, but specifically what implications it would have on the higher education sector specifically. While in 2006, as a collective field of study, we may have been caught off guard with the Trump presidency. By the time the 2017 ASH meeting took place in Houston, Texas, the president of ASH that year had a clear and compelling rejoinder to the Trump era of higher educational policies. It was directly in the conference's theme, Power to the People. Not only was the theme one of defiance, the accompanying logo incorporated a black woman with a afro hairstyle. That ASH event, we arguably believe, is the beginning of the current era of the state of higher education scholarship. This was a shift from mostly white cisgender men and women in leadership to racially and other marginalized populations being afforded the opportunity to lead the organization on a consistent basis. Harper's Sean Harper's use of pop cultural references and ability to challenge the whiteness of the field directly in his presidential address helped to shift the field otherwise culture of niceness to one that had to actively wrestle with the neoliberal logics and capitalistic assumptions that are embedded in our field. A particular note was Harper's assessment of how white supremacy functions in the academy. While he highlighted four ways that the academy is shaped by white supremacy, including its architecture, which is how we determine what a university is, and its composition, how we determine who gains access, and the curriculum, what is and who is taught. For the sake of this particular report, one of the most influential moments that shifted scholarship in the field was his declaration around editorial control of scholarship. Who determines what is relevance, rigor, and what is publishable in the field of higher education? It gave license to a new generation of scholars to engage in race forward and critical scholarship, challenging the reasons for our scholarship and who the audience could and should be. Thank you.